Alright, welcome to this video. As you can see today from a different kind of setting and background, not the usual Mind Plus office purple background. Today actually out in beautiful nature in the hills, a little bike tour in nature, grounding, reconnecting with everything and just rethinking a lot of things, going through a lot of things. So very beautiful. But anyways, in this video, kind of a very random thought that I had sitting at this bench. But by the way, this bench right here, some people will know this bench, especially Mind Plus members. This is a very special bench for me. A lot of things happen here in this place. But anyways, so I want to talk about imposter syndrome and not feeling enough despite the fact of actually being enough, or having results to kind of prove that you are capable of doing something. Pretty much having proof of concept, right? Whether that's running service delivery, agency wise, or being a coach, or whatever, just doing anything pretty much, right? A lot of people, especially in today's day and age, and I think especially in the online space, because there's so much competition, and the big difference is, in this whole online space, that you can, and automatically because of that, tend to compare yourself to a lot of people constantly 24/7, right? Because you have on Instagram, you have the list of your competition, you follow them, just to see and be up to date what they're doing, to adapt, to be able to do certain things as well, right? To kind of have this advantage, right? And because of that, you tend to compare yourself a lot. And whenever you see something, a competitor, for example, doing something that you didn't think of, or that you maybe did think of, but you didn't implement it yet into your business, into your delivery, product, service, whatever, you tend to feel like you fucked up, right? You tend to feel like, okay, I'm not good enough. Like being on calls, for example. Sometimes you have this feeling, and in full honesty, I know this because, I've been in the business space for over 5 years now, and I know exactly how this feels. So sometimes you are on calls and you feel like, damn, why actually should this prospect, this client, this person, this human being that I'm talking to right now on this call trust me? Why should they pay me X amount of money for the thing that I'm telling them that I'm capable of doing, helping them with, right? And this is a completely normal thing, but you have to understand that in today's day and age, right, you don't have to be, especially in entrepreneurship, that's what I'm talking about right now, right? I'm not talking about stuff where you need to have a university degree or high level of education and multiple years in school. Especially in today's day and age, right, when we talk about this whole online space, entrepreneurship, this and that, all that you need to have, to bring to the table, to offer, to the market, is a specific skill, skill set, or something that you can do better than somebody else. And the problem is, and this is where this whole imposter syndrome comes into play, you don't have to be better 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times than the person that you're talking to, your potential client, prospect, whatever. You just have to be better at them, at a specific thing, just a little bit better, right? Because this advantage that you have over them already is enough for them to want to pay you for that, to get to this level, right? Because there's always levels to every single thing that you're doing in life. And let's say you are maybe at level 1, right? You are at level 1, you achieved some things in your life, you had some success here and there, certain things, certain processes because you've done them yourself, right? So you reached level 1. And then there's someone that also has, certain types of knowledge, information about certain things, but, this person, let's call him, I don't know, Peter. Peter didn't have any success yet, right? Peter knows those things, but he didn't actually execute upon them. So compared to Peter, even though, you're not a multi-billionaire right now, you are ahead of him. You are at level 1 and he's level 0. And that actually makes you an expert already to a certain extent, because once again, you have something that Peter does not have: experience, results, the growth that you experienced in your personal life as well as in your business. And that's the thing. And when you change your perspective and you start to think like that, the whole thing of, not feeling enough, being anxious of being able to deliver and generate results, and overthinking, okay, am I worthy enough, to offer this service? I'm not at level 10 yet, so why should Peter, trust me and pay me for my service, or for my help right now? But that's the thing. You are ahead of Peter. And when I changed, perspective towards, a lot of things, also with that it changed a lot of things for me as well, like in business especially. Because for a very long time I had this, thought process, right? I was like bro, like, I'm still doing these things, right? I'm learning every single day along the way. So why should people trust me? Even then, back then with my other businesses, right? But when I changed my perspective, when I understood that, okay, I went through certain things, whether it's in business, personal life, experiences, moments that I had, success stories, failures, ups and downs, this and that. This gave me an advantage, over someone that did not have those things, or did not experience those things. And this is exactly what people also end up paying for, right? To kind of save time, to not have to go through certain things by themselves as well. Because in full honesty, when we talk about those things, it takes a lot of time, right? I mean, if you experience certain things, it took most likely a lot of time to get to those levels that you're at, right? To experience certain things, to understand certain things. And that's what people are paying for. And once again, to get back to the point, because I really want to enjoy, this view. I mean, look at this, honestly. This is so beautiful. And nobody here. Peaceful, calm, silence. I mean, you can hear the birds, but anyways. So what I was saying is, when I changed this, right, it also changed a lot for me, and it kind of eliminated this feeling of not being enough, or questioning, right? It's not even about not being enough, or feeling like you're enough. Even you questioning this makes a huge impact, right? It influences you a lot, like your decision making, your thought processes, and also resulting automatically in the results that you're able to generate or not to generate, right? So really try to understand that even if you're just 10 steps ahead of someone, like even 2 steps ahead of someone, you are ahead of this person. And this is what qualifies you for, offering what you're offering. I mean, obviously you have to be good at it, you have to enjoy what you're doing, and you have to be capable of actually, delivering the service that you want to deliver, like the help or like whatever, right? And be able to generate the results, because otherwise you really need to, then actually you need to question things. But if you're able to do that, then you need to understand that you are worthy of offering this help, because you have something that Peter, in this case, once again, does not have. And in full honesty, this will eliminate a lot of things, a lot of negativity and self-doubt and overthinking and anxiety, even perhaps, for sales calls, for potential meetings, this and that. Once again, you know something, you're better than somebody, quote unquote better, because you experience certain things already, and that makes you, quote unquote, an expert. So yeah, just wanted to share my random thoughts on that, because it literally just popped up in my head while sitting here at this very important spot for me. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed, this quick brain dump in a way. Go out and crush it, believe in yourself. It all starts inside of your mind, within your mind. Just keep believing, keep doing, keep showing up, be disciplined, have courage, and there's nothing holding you back, no matter what level you're at right now. If you're starting out making 10K per month, 20K per month, 100K per month, it doesn't matter. There's always levels in this game, right? And even if you believe that, or if you think that right now reaching the next level is almost impossible, too difficult, just remember that at some point you started out at 0, and yet you reached those levels. So once again, it's just about how you look at yourself, how you look at life, and how your perspective towards life looks like, pretty much, right? So go out and crush it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, you know the game, and yeah, see you in the next one.